What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Big Money Mindset YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be covering a speech that the president of NIO made just recently. We will cover the key highlights to that speech just to see what direction NIO is headed in. We will also take a look at the charts. I will give you guys my bullish price predictions for the year of 2021, and we will see if we can find a good opportunity to enter this stock this week for people that have not entered yet. Once again, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. I go over call option watch list every Sunday. I just put it out last night. There's over 35 companies that are on my watch list. If you want to see how people have been doing inside of the Patreon, read up on the reviews on the Instagram. That's the Big Money _mindset Instagram. There's tons and tons of reviews. Read up on the summary and see if the Patreon is a good fit for you. Let's get into the video. Check this out, guys. We got the full speech of NIO president, second gem battery swap station, plan to enter overseas, battery as a service, and NIO autonomous driving updates. NIO co-founder and president delivered a speech Saturday at the 2021 China EV 100 Forum held in Beijing from January 15th to January 17th. In 2020, NIO sold 43,728 units, of which December exceeded 7,000 units in a single month. And just to give you guys a bullish, delivery number, if we keep this number up the entire year of 2021, that's an 84,000 delivery mark. Nearly doubled what they did in 2020 already. And there's no telling how much of an increase we can see from these 7,000 units, with the ongoing months. A new factory in the making. You guys can check out my other video on NIO with the factory that they plan on building. They're doing some construction right now, it looks like. So ton of upside in the future with NIO, with those sales ramping up. In total, NIO has delivered more than 75,000 vehicles in 2.5 years since it started delivering vehicles at the end of June 2018. The president did note, I know this number is small, a very small number compared to many of the previous companies here today, but I would like to report to you that this may also be a small achievement for Chinese brands in the luxury car market. In 2020, NIO ranked 12th in sales, but 4th in retail price among all mainstream luxury brands. Porsche, Land Rover, Mercedes-Benz sell at slightly higher prices than us, and our actual delivery prices are higher than those from luxury brands including BMW, Audi, Lexus, and Tesla. So they are, having very solid price points as of right now that, the customers are happy with. In June last year, the model of separating body and battery was recognized by the state, and NIO was the first to obtain the product announcement for battery swap electrical vehicles. Then in August, we launched battery as a service, a battery rental service. Guys, the reviews that they have been getting once again on YouTube from NIO drivers that own these vehicles, they explain that the battery as a service is, second to none compared to other companies, light years away. This is one of the most profitable business points that NIO has offered, able to lower their costs on their regular vehicles for people that go with the battery as a service, subscription. It's just a wonderful business model that customers are also happy with. As of recent weeks, the number of customers who have purchased vehicles using the battery as a service model is close to 50% of our new orders, indicating that it is very popular. As you can see, the numbers don't lie. People are very pleased. In November, we launched a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack and opened the upgrade program to all of our then over 60,000 customers, making the battery technology upgrade available to every NIO customer. In terms of charging and battery swap facilities, last year we launched the second generation of 7 kilowatt home AC charging piles and 20 kilowatt home DC fast charging piles. We are also actively developing the second generation battery swap station, which is expected to be launched to the market in March or April of this year. Guys, this is very soon. NIO is making moves. Overseas market planning, second generation battery swap stations. The list goes on. They're doing everything right. We'll have 4 times the service capacity of our first generation station and can be automatically connected to the vehicle so that the user can automatically park and change the battery swap pool with one click in the car, guys. This is innovation like none other. It's just continuing to get better. Once again, these price targets for NIO are continuously getting raised, guys. We're going to take a look into the charts after we look at the president's announcement. It can be unattended, which provides the possibility for NIO's battery swap mode to enter the markets of developed countries in Europe and America in the future. In terms of software, in the past year and a half, we have released 39 software upgrades, added 131 new features, and optimized 280 existing features. This company continues to better themselves. They're always looking forward. They are never settled. The list goes on, guys. We are in a very early time frame, and wait till I go over, the price predictions. You're going to be very excited. In the 2 years of 2019 and 2020, inside the new car quality survey of J.D. Power, a U.S. research company, ES8 and ES6, won the new car quality award in that year respectively, providing the innovative manufacturing model is not at the expense of quality and not at the expense of efficiency. In the past year, we have been actively laying out our service capabilities. As of now, NIO had over 210 pre-sale stores, 150 of which were built last year. We have more than 200 after-sale sites and 178 NIO battery swap stations, and will reach 500 by the end of 2021. Guys, the battery swap stations are growing very fast. They're trying to get that queue down as fast as possible. That's what it's all about. More and more swap stations. You can't do better than that. This is where it gets really exciting, guys. I've been doing multiple videos. The news has been continuing to break out about overseas markets for NIO. We are also actively preparing to enter overseas markets in 2021 and start sales overseas if the world epidemic does not deteriorate significantly. We also aim to continue to adhere to our high-end brand positioning overseas and serve our customers directly with a direct sales model. NIO is only 6 years old. Our volume is still very small and our achievements are very limited. Guys, once again, 6-year-old company. You're in at a very early time frame. The company has just began to ramp up and pick up steam. Just last year, you're in at a very early time frame. This company could run for the next decade. That's what it's all about. I did make some big purchase orders on NIO last Friday. I will continue to buy the dips. I'm very, very bullish on this company long term. All right, guys, so I tried my best just to give you guys the nice pinpoint details of the president's speech of NIO. And I hope it gave you, a good analysis of the direction that they are headed. You can see I've been recommending inside of my Patreon buying NIO for the past 4 to 5 months plus. I do have a nice average cost here inside of the Robinhood, $22 a share. These were call options I was playing. I sold multiple call options. And this is going to be some big money down the road, guys. But we will take a look at the charts for the last week on NIO, give you guys some bullish price predictions, and most likely look at the NIO day post sell-off. So the sell-off did take a couple of extra days to happen, which I did believe it was going to happen. And it looks like it did drop into that, $55, $56 range. The high was a $67 high. It was about a couple of days prior to this. They hit a high of around $67. So guys, right now you are getting NIO for a bargain, $11 off of its high if you do enter, Tuesday morning. But understand, with inauguration going on Wednesday, there could be some setbacks in the market. Is definitely possible depending on what Biden and Trump do say, what kind of announcements they make. So we will see what happens. But regardless, I did buy on Friday. I do plan to enter Tuesday. There's a lot of companies out there that I have listed inside of my Patreon that are down 5, 10, 15% right now. So there's tons and tons of bargains out there Tuesday morning. So you don't necessarily have to wait for Wednesday to see what's going on in the market. You could buy Tuesday and Wednesday. There's no telling. It's just you don't want to lose out on amazing opportunities like 10 and 15% pullbacks. But understand, I do believe NIO will bounce back, especially if sales continue to ramp up. Those are going to be coming out in a couple weeks just to see how January went. We could see a sales volume record in that 9,000 range. It is definitely possible. There's no telling. If you do look at my previous video I just did on NIO, they are, planning to make a smaller factory, to ramp up sales, it looks like, before they potentially build a gigafactory down the road. So more production is in the works, especially, for overseas potential. They just need more factory to ramp up sales. They need larger factories. That's just the sad truth. It has to be done, and it looks like they are getting it done as fast as possible. But my bullish price prediction, I do think by April, the NIO stock will bounce back, sales will continue to ramp up, and we can see that $120 range. This is definitely possible. My absolute bullish price prediction right now is, 200 by New Year's next year. This could definitely be possible. The stock could make its way up into that $200 range if they continue to innovate, continue to ramp up overseas. There's tons and tons of potential, guys. The battery swap stations are growing fast. They are doing everything right, and I will look into the call options for you just to give you guys, some call options that I will potentially be playing next week, if NIO does drop further. Personally, for the shortest time frame of buying NIO, I would recommend highly to not go with the, January, February's, or March's. At minimum, go with the April or May call. We'll take a look at the April call. This is the absolute minimum I recommend anyone to buy into. We know that NIO hit a $67 high. They have price targets in that $75, $85 range. It'd be completely fine to play a $65 to $70 call. These are right around $800 to $700 a piece. Amazing open interest. So I do think that this would be an amazing call that gives you a little bit of cushion. Solid on price point. It's not the cheapest because NIO is continuing to rise up so fast. But as you can see, this $65 call for April is nearly $2 off. So a very solid discount on entering that call. If you do want to get more bullish long-term calls, I set everyone up for success inside of the Patreon. I listed like 4 call options for NIO. Be sure to take a look at the Instagram, read up on the summary, and see how people have been doing. Guys, I'm telling you, we are boiling up for some big returns. A lot of companies are just getting started. Once again, if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. NIO is continuing to grow rapidly. They're doing everything right. More and more innovation continues to happen. I'm very excited for NIO in the future. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on NIO, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily on all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out, and you don't want to miss it. This is Big Money Mindset. I'm Kyle. You have a great day.